maybe we do like, these are the top like 8 or 10 things to do no matter what, or for general health, or for prevention, or when in crisis, or, I kind of like that idea. Maybe we even do a weekend of like going through and doing like a free weekend, how we do the class conditions. Maybe we do. That would be good, don't you think? Like do like a class, how we're doing the class conditions, like we did endocrine and respiratory.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we do one of those free weekends and it's like, these are the top 8 things to do, like the type 10 things to do and why.
And you do something like that, and you don't have to go in depth because that's
No.
not the point. It's simply
Yeah.
a starting place. That client appears and you're going like, what do I do? Okay, let's start with this and start with this. And that gives me time to get on a call and on study group and talk in more detail about specifics, and then things flow easily.
Yeah. And here's the other thing with when you're dealing with people, like, most everybody here, we're going through classes and we're talking about things and we're talking about conditions and all this, but a lot of times when you're dealing with the general public, they'll come to you with an idea of what they think that it is, but it usually isn't what they think it is. And because they don't have the background, they don't have the terminology or the experience like you guys do. So then you have to kind of listen to what they're saying and going, okay, but what are they really saying? And that's the beauty of going through and treating some of these things. Everybody needs it, and almost the problems will present themselves as you treat some of these conditions, and you'll see like, oh, they have a really bad respiratory issue, or I go back to that cop that was on the SWAT team. And
Yes.
and I was like, do you have any stress? And he's like, no. And then like, what'd you do yesterday? Well, I fell through a roof and had to wrestle a gun from a perp and da 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 da. And it's like, that's not stressful. And he's like, no. It's like, that's incredibly stressful. Like, even if it didn't register in his mind, it's incredibly stressful. But if you ask him, he doesn't, like, he's the frog in the boiling water. His every day is stressful. So if you ask him to compare Monday to Wednesday, which one was more stressful, he'll go, they were the same. There's no stress. And so we kind of come from different places. And so there could be these core things that we go through. I like this idea. Let's do this.